All right, gotta set up all these things we have.
Yep.
We are live.
Oh yeah.
Just let's make sure we have everything here. I know we start at 3, but we are live. Just want to make sure. Okay, cool.
Just let me know which way. Whatever you call out, I'll just check out my sewing skills.
So, do you feel pretty confident about hand stitching?
No.
Yeah, I know. I mean, we did a good job. We made
yeah.
Rue 1 and everything like that.
Yeah. I mean, I can do it. So, I mean, it's just I just wanted to break, but
Yeah.
if anything, we could always be like, oh, you know, we have
Yeah.
extras.
Yeah.
And we made.
Start in 1 minute. Okay, cool. Should be good. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to keyboard. I'm just going to talk on the chat back.
Yeah,
It's
that's
a little far.
No, thanks.
Yo, yo. What is good?
Dad jokes about your mom.
I'm about to start. We are live.
Yes, hey guys.
How's it going? I'm Ryan.
I'm Victoria. We're from Petals and Peacocks.
We just want to say, hope you guys are doing okay and you guys are safe in the comfort of your home. We've been gracious enough to team up with Zumiez to stand up and give back. The way that we're going to do that is show you guys how to make a face mask with hopefully some readily available items that you have at home. Recycled items and things that will give you some kind of protection. Full disclosure, it's not a full medical grade mask, but if you're going around to grab your essentials or you need to get out of the house, this will protect you at least to avoid some of the bacteria when you're going out. Also, something you can do while you're at home. I mean, I don't know what everyone's doing out here in the house, but for us, this is actually kind of a cool activity to do. We also want you to know that we're going to be starting by showing how to do the face mask, but if you missed any of this or you need a little bit of a go back so that you can learn how to do it, this will be on the Zumiez YouTube. What's up? What's up? I see a couple people saying hey. So the first things that we will do is the items that you'll need. First thing you'll need is a shirt.
T-shirt.
This shirt is actually one of our latest items. It's on Zumiez right now for pre-sale. If you look down below, you could see that product as well as some of the other products that we have. So we're going to be using this item because we actually have some test prints that we've made before with our factory, and we just want to reuse it. And I feel like the sizing of the actual face mask would fit this graphic perfectly. So a t-shirt, needle and thread, and some pins. If you don't have pins, you are going to need a needle and thread, but if you don't have pins, we could use other things such as safety pins or like a Scotch tape. We'll show you exactly why. Also, you'll be needing cardboard, cardstock, anything that has some kind of structure, pizza box,
Cereal box,
anything like that. This will be part of the tooling that you'll need. You'll be needing a ruler. If you don't have a ruler, we'll find a way to compromise. A pencil or pen, some scissors, and then something elastic because we want to make sure that it's fully adjustable and secure onto your face. Thank you very much. That non-toxic sweater is pretty cool. We actually, have that now on the Zumiez
It's readily
site. You could
available.
go down and check it out. But anyhow, something elastic is going to be really good. If you don't have like something like this, you could use hair ties, rubber bands,
Yeah.
anything with any elasticity will make it work and figure it out. And then an optional item would be one of these twisty ties. You know, when you get like a Wonder Bread or I don't know, like any kind of rando like wiring items, you get one of these twisty ties.
Yeah.
This is an option, but we'll show you exactly what this would be used for later. All right, so I guess we'll get at it with starting with the shirt.
Yeah.
You ready to do this?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right, so we don't want to waste this shirt, but we're going to show you exactly what to do. First things first, you're going to have to get your cardboard and you're going to have to measure it out. The measurement that really looks good, I feel, that Victoria and I were going through was 10 inches wide by 7 inches tall.
Yeah.
We used the ruler, pretty much measured it and then cut it out.
Yep.
But if you don't have a measuring tool, just use an 8.5 by 11 paper. Kind of just thumb it, man. Just get your thumb, draw a line, get your thumb, draw a line and cut it. And you're pretty much at the 7 by 10. You could do 6 by 9 to adjust. And then once you have that, that is gonna be kind of your template to cut around your face mask items.
Yeah.
We also wanted to show you the other version of the cut cardboard because we noticed when we wanted to do the actual cutout, it was really hard to center the graphic.
Yeah.
So what we did is we used the ruler around that 7 by 10 cardboard and we just made a little frame around it and then we cut it. You could use a box cutter, scissors, or whatever you have that's sharp. Just be careful. And this kind of creates a picture frame and where you could kind of have a better version of your graphic. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna use this cardboard and you're gonna trace around the graphic. What we did is, and we have a pre-made one so you could show you.
Yeah.
We centered it around the Take Care, not another plug, but down below is the shirt. Frame around it, and then what you do is use your pencil or pen and you trace around the shirt. Once you use this, you do it again, and you do it on just a clean part of the shirt. So
I can fold it.
yeah, you can just fold it, and then you do another trace. Mm-hmm. So essentially, you're gonna have two of these pieces. Mm-hmm. Once you have that, you know, Victoria's cutting it around.
Sorry.
Cut. But once they're all cut, you'll have two separate pieces, and they will look like, Victoria, what is that?
I don't know.
Stash code. Oh man, those are not S's, those are dollar signs. Holler. You know what? Let's say hi to everyone here. Like, we have some people. Let's go back here. We love you too. We gave the code.
The shirt says take
care. So
take care of yourself.
Yeah. So we really appreciate you guys here watching us live. Just going back to the first step, we made a trace, and the second step, we cut around the shirt to make two rectangles.
Yes.
10 inches wide, 7 inches tall, could be 6 by 9, as long as it's around the same. Then next step is you go ahead and flip it around.
This is gonna be the front of the
So
mask.
we'll show you exactly the reason why. Once you flip it around, it'll look like this, and there's a reason behind it. We'll definitely show you on the next following steps. So once you have these two pieces, you're going to be using pins to go on the top and the bottom of these pieces.
Yeah.
What we're going to do is pretty much secure them so they're flat. So Victoria's going to go ahead and do that right now. If you don't have a pin, you could always just use Scotch tape to do the top and the bottom. It's just to keep it secured so that they're evenly on top of each other. Some questions. Okay. All right, the code's right there. We're doing good. How are you guys doing, man? I mean, honestly, this whole situation has rocked a lot of people. We have a young family, so it's me, my wife Victoria. We own Petals, and we have our daughter. She's actually taking a nap right now. So full disclosure, if she wakes up crying, like Victoria might have to go out. But it's been kind of tough, man. We've been staying inside the house, just kind of trying to figure out what to do, not stay bored, but remain active and doing what we need to do for work and family. What if we sold that at Zumiez? What are you asking? We actually have that at Zumiez right now. It's if you go down and you see it, you should see icon or a button right there with shirt. You could also click on the other button and it'll show all the items that we have on Zumiez.com. How do we get the inspiration for the brand? You know what? I'll let Victoria do this. I don't want her to like poke herself, but I could let you start it.
I'd say from our experiences, Petals and Peacocks was actually my college portfolio project before graduating. So, I met Ryan at a trade show. We love clothing. A lot of nostalgic things, memories. We were known before for just kind of like fun, rad logo work. And now we kind of just get inspired from our day to day. I mean, we live together, we work together, we have a family together. So just a lot of personal inspiration.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, like, Victoria and I, we did this, and when I met her, I was trying to just holler at her. So, anyways, we ended up getting together, and then it became her school project turned brand, and we've been doing it for about 8 years. It's been great. So, our inspiration is literally what we're going through in our life. If you look at the lifetime of our brand, you could see it. You could see the transitions and the brand message. I mean, you could see where we're at right now. We worked hard doing what we're doing, and we're super proud of what we have, and we're super grateful because, being in this industry for this long is a blessing on its own, but being able to do stuff like this and have partners like Zumiez is huge. So I have another question here. Okay, you're going to Japan soon, and they don't have Zumiez. You could easily go to Zumiez.com. I'm sure there are options there, so they could expedite it and you could get it. Just check out the website.
Yeah.
I have so much of you guys' stuff. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Shush Sunshine. Shout out to you. I appreciate all the supporters that have been supporting us. This is how we live and how we survive. We've been doing this brand, and we're grateful to say that this is our first love child before we had our daughter.
Yeah.
But this is definitely our first love for sure. That's awesome. I just saw it. Loved it. Oh. That's cool. Love your story. Thank you so much. Oh, plug. Petals mask. S is a $. S is a $. Petals mask. That's the code.
Finishing sewing up.
We do have tons of unreleased clothes, especially in this kind of situation. We have a whole vault of designs that we have ready, and it will be showing in the future. Do you guys... Codes, okay. Love y'all too, really appreciate it. One more thing that I wanted to kind of mention, I know this time is pretty serious, and at one moment, my wife and I, we're trying to figure out like, how are we going to deal with this? How are we going to pass time while we have a young child, and how do we do the things that we normally are used to? Like, we're so used to having a pretty fast-paced life. It's always getting on to the next collection, the next collaboration, the next season, and all these things. Like, how do we make this work. And I feel like the silver lining behind this is being able to cherish time like this, because when life is so fast, it's super hard to understand the things that are really important as well. And I think during this time, I'm not trying to say it's easy. It's been pretty crazy with our daughter 24/7. I mean, we love her, but the silver lining is being able to have that quality time and put perspective on all the things that we've done, past, present, and what we want to do in the future. So Victoria right now, she's
just sewing the top and bottom.
So when she used the pins to cinch it in, she now had it in place, and then she top stitched the top part, and then she's gonna stitch the bottom part. This is gonna secure the top and bottom of the face mask, and then it's gonna go into the next part, which will make sense of why we did the inside out of the graphic. Thank you. Appreciate you guys loving the new collection. This collection was something that really was inspired by our life and reflecting on this brand and how we've been able to do this for so long and remain relevant. I think that's the toughest things with brands nowadays, is being able to surpass the test of time, or different cycle trends, or being cool. Like, we never cared about being cool. We just cared about doing us. And I'm super thankful that we're doing it. And Victoria and I are still together, because doing a business, and seriously, doing a business with your partner is tough, man. Like, and we have a kid. It's fucking crazy. So we're super thankful.
Oh, I needed to redo this.
The realest working couple out there. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We really appreciate that. I'm looking at the Pink's Hot Dog collab and airbrush concept. It's wet as fuck. Yeah, it's really cool. You know what, man? We really love that collab. That collab is actually also on Zumiez.com. If you click down, you could see some of those products. We've been able to, make things work given the situation. And thankfully, Zumiez hit us up about this, because it's something that we get to do, and also get to do to the customers that really support us. And some of our biggest supporters are on Zumiez.com or go to the brick and mortar stores at the malls. And I know that these times are tough, so it's a good way for us to interact, man. Like, what are you guys doing during these times? I would love to hear, what you guys are doing to, I guess, keep away from boredom or anything.
Your new Take Care tee is so cute. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Oh yeah, one more plug. You're doing art? Kendra Johnson, 616. That's awesome. One thing that we're doing is we're doing coloring book stuff with our daughter. I know we keep mentioning our daughter. This is us, man. This is who we are. We've grown this brand, and now we have a child, and we're able to share our brand with her. So yeah, we're doing a lot of art stuff with her. Do we skate? No, I don't. If I did, I'd probably scrub for sure. I ain't trying to. I wish I could.
I rollerblade before.
Yeah.
But that stopped.
Yeah, we don't skate, but we've definitely been in the game for 8 to 10 years, along both of us.
So I just finished sewing the two pieces together at the top and bottom here. And now I'll show you why we turn the graphic inside out.
Yeah. So when you have it inside out, then you have the graphic. So this is essentially going to be the front side of your mask, and then the back side. So you have 2 layers. Other people like to do like 3 layers or so. Like, you could go ahead and put like, some people do another, like a third complete layer. So it's like 3 cotton shirts, but you don't really need to do that. Another thing that you can do is use like a filter of some sort. I tried the coffee filter. I wouldn't really suggest it. It was a little too hard to breathe. So if you just do this two layer thing, it should be pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, close. All right, cool. So now that we have our graphic, the next step is, this is an optional step. You don't have to do it. This is something that Victoria and I were kind of thinking about. Mm-hmm. You could use your typical, like, I don't know, twisty tie or whatever. It's like wire. And then what I was doing was with tape, right? We did.
Yes.
So we got
Scotch tape.
Scotch tape. Kind of got it to the length of the actual twisty tie. That's straight.
Okay.
It should look like this. I mean, if you make it straight, it's cool. I mean, as long as it's within the tape.
Yeah.
And then from there, you put it.
I think I'm gonna have to cut it first because I'm gonna have to fold it over.
Okay, yeah.
Gotta
Okay,
shorten
so
it
we
a
got to
little.
shorten it. Let's just say 4 or 5 inches, right? For the tape and twisty tie.
There you go.
Okay, cool. And then you put it on the top part of the graphic, kind of right below where the sew seam is. So
put it inside the shirt.
take care of the motto of the quarantine. Thank you. It's just honestly the timing of the situation is just happened to fall in with our recent collection that we had.
Yeah.
And regardless of the quarantine or not, we definitely this is something that we've been feeling. So
There you go. So the wire's kind of, oh, there you can kind of see it. It's inside.
yeah.
Then,
So if you want to secure it, you could stitch underneath it even further. But I mean, honestly, with the tape and you have it pretty locked in on top, it'll stay pretty good.
Yeah.
So the next step now, we're getting towards the final steps. It's kind of quick, huh? You're gonna have to get the sides and
yeah, sides right here. Fold them in,
about like what, an inch?
maybe like an inch. Yeah.
An inch or so.
This is gonna be for the elastic bands to go
Yeah.
through.
Yeah. So once you have these kind of folded, you will then use pins again. And if you don't have pins, just towards the ends of the fold, just use the tape just to keep it secured. This will just create a guideline so that once you have it secured, you could essentially just stitch right below it, so you could go vertically. So from top to bottom of the left and right side of the fabric. Okay, so you want to sell your art. Okay. Suggestions. I mean, I think, if you have a strong enough Instagram or social media handle that showcases your artwork, that could be a good platform to show your art. And then from there, you could use merchant tools, different online kind of merchant tools, so that you could create a website and then have that link into your product that you want to sell. What we've noticed in terms of a brand is being able to consistently produce product that we feel strongly about, and everything follows from there. But then we also follow it back by being able to pick people that align with our brand and reach out to them. As simple as a DM if you have to, and tell them that you are a fan of theirs, and hopefully they'll be a fan of yours, and offering them some clothing. We also do a lot of different things from our side. On the content side, we take a lot of pride in our visuals, photography, lookbooks, and stuff like that. That really kind of makes things more appealing for people to see. So if you're selling art, having good photos, having it on your Instagram, having it on your socials, and having it tie into a website of some sort so they could contact you, that'd be a good way.
What else? Oh,
How did you guys get inspiration for these graphics? So I said a little earlier, Victoria and I have been reflecting a lot recently about, it's been like almost 10 years we've been together. It's going to be 10 years this year, at the end of this year. We just been talking about all the things that we've been able to do with this brand. And that's where this all came about is, we're a little bit older. We're not as young, but we talk about, through this last collection about, who we've become as people, and what we want around us and what we don't want around us, and how thankful we are to still do what we do, and all that good stuff. So that's how this line was inspired. The code. Only giving me something to do right now. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's good, man. Make those masks. Really try it. We really want you to see you guys do this variation of it. So Victoria, she pinned the left and the right side, and she just sewed this side already. She's gonna do the same on this side.
Sorry, I went kind of close there.
It's all good. Victoria, what size sweater are you wearing?
Me right now, I'm actually wearing an extra large, comfy.
Yeah. It's my sweater, so it's all good. We wear the same size sometimes. I definitely can't wear small, but whatever. Drips. Any plans for a 10-year collection? So we just did an 8-year collection. We did a Zumiez event. Zumiez presents Petals and Peacocks. We did it at Berkeley, in the Bay, where we're from, and it was
It's awesome.
it was fucking sick. It was dope, man. We were able to get hometown hero, legend, Little B, Doja Cat, and our friends from Another Party Fam. It was really cool. So we really spent out on that 8-year anniversary. We don't know. I mean, we still got some time, you know. We just did the 8 year, so maybe do something sentimental. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. We always do.
Today. Are you Samoan? Oh man, you're funny, man. Hot sauce on my chicken 37. I'm Filipino and Chinese. I know I don't look like it, but man, I get that a lot. Yeah, for real. I get a lot of oos love. They call me a Samoan sometimes. Yeah. Doja, yeah, everyone loves Doja. 510. I'm from the 408. Victoria's from 510, but yeah, still. She was born in Brooklyn, but yeah, we live in the Bay. How was your drive to grow your brand? How has it changed?
Has it changed? You know, in the beginning, it was just Ryan and I doing everything, and we've been blessed to now have a really small, tight-knit family team. Our drive now is just to make sure we secure everything for our team, our own family, and make this brand, you know.
It was tough, man. Yeah. I mean, what we started is Victoria's senior college project. I know people, when I say senior college project at the Art Institute or whatever, and when she did it, I remember talking to her and saying, like, I know you love this, and I know we're like starting to get hot and heavy. Like, we're not really fully dating, but we are. Like, do you want to make this thing a real brand? And she really wanted to. And when we talked about it, man, it was something that was special, man. Like, I felt it. I already knew that she loved this, and I already love this thing. Like, I know that this is what I'm gonna live and die doing, and if it's Petals or whatever it is, and I hope it's Petals forever, to be in this space, because I love it, man. Just being able to be creative and do things and where it's relatable to other people, that they want to buy it and wear it and represent it. Like, it's probably one of the best feelings. And when Victoria wanted to continue doing this stuff, man, it was on, and it was really, really a blessing to be able to do this and continue to stay doing it. That's why we're so blessed and so thankful. San Jose, yup. All right, love you too.
Who's that?
All right, so this is what it looks like. I mean, obviously, if you miss anything from this video and you just hopped on, you could just go onto the Zumiez YouTube later. They're gonna have this reposted, so you could just pause it and then get the step-by-step. But essentially, I'll do a little fast forward. You get the cardboard 7x10. You put it on a shirt, you measure it and trace it to the graphic that you want. That's the front part. You do it twice because you're gonna wanna have a back part. Next step is you top stitch it on the top and the bottom. You could use pins, or you could use tape. Then once that is done, you could put a wire thing through the top with a twisty tie if you want. You don't have to. Next step, left, right, 1 inch, 1 inch, and you sew it. Now, yeah, it looks pretty good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Man, what are you guys eating now? Like seriously, I know there's a time where there's no like there's like just frozen foods. Like, what do you guys like? What's your like favorite thing that you've been eating during this quarantine? I want to hear people. Just tell me what you eat. Like,
Should I get to the last?
hot Cheetos with lime.
Everything.
Yes. Everything. Fucking cake and shit. Yeah, for real. Yeah, you know, Victoria and I just got this. We have this air fryer that we got.
Yeah.
And we did the pizza rolls. Totino's pizza rolls. Fuck, it was really good. It was like better than how you do in an oven. All the ramen. All right. Just made fresh pizza. Fresh pizza? Come on, you be making fresh pizza with, you know, let the yeast rise.
Ooh, mozzarella sticks.
Like that.
Yep.
Like that. Uh-huh. Can we get an air fry cooking show?
Oh,
Sure.
yeah.
Yeah, let's do
Yeah.
it, man. I mean, holler at me, DM Petals and Peacocks, Motogari, and let's make a fucking show. Let's just do it. Have you tried air fry weird stuff? No. I mean, I don't know.
think so. Not sure what's weird.
Sinigang for 10. Ooh, Filipino. Pineapple breezy, definitely. Yeah, I'm Filipino, so you know what? Last night I made beefsteak. It's a beefsteak dish with nice soup and onions. Pretty good. What is your favorite piece of clothing you guys design?
That's tough. There's so many designs.
I really love the self-love heart that was designed. I mean, you know, we're going through a time where we're like, man, you know, and I hate to go back on our daughter. I don't hate to do it, but we keep going back to my daughter. I look at her and I'm like, man, I need to really take care of myself because, you know, the time in this world is very like, it's fast and it's finite. And we look at her and we say like, we want to be better people. We want to make sure that we take care of ourselves so that we could be there for her as she grows up. And I guess, you know, through the design process, you know, I was just doing a little bit of typography and that heart just really fit into that self. And I really love that design a lot. We have this Mood Swings one too that it's like, it's a record store, very iconic. And we kind of flipped it a little bit. And instead of bleep records, it says Mood Swings. And that was a big one for us for a while. We also have a little plug. And we have just tons of different ones, man. There's just tons of different designs that we've done over the years that we've fought about, like conjoined and had great moments through. Like we're husband and wife, so it's a fun process doing the designs together and going over it. Okay, banana bread, Chef Curry with the pot, yeah. Completely random, but Zumiez 160 is the best store. What? Someone is shouting out Zumiez store 160. Shout out to you guys.
So the next steps of the mask.
Oh, sorry. I'm just going on tangent. Sorry.
It's all good.
This is my part actually. So Victoria actually just cut it. So the waistband, you just cut it down the middle. If you don't have a waistband, you could use rubber bands or any kind of elastic.
Yeah.
So she's just cutting it down the middle so that it's thinner enough to fit the next step, which we will show you. So you'll see this. You're gonna cut it one more time.
Yeah.
So, I mean, just think about like those bigger rubber bands, or is that a 1/4 inch, something of that width. You could do that or smaller. And then you're gonna want two pieces to be around 5 inches, 6 inches. You could go bigger and then after that cut the trim at the end, but we'll show you that afterwards. That's awesome. Nice answer. Homemade pho. I love pho too on on a cold day if it's raining. Shout out to Zumiez in general, for real, man. Zumiez is a great company and we are so blessed to work with them. You can use shoelaces. The problem is we tried shoelaces and it was really tough to go around the ear. What you can do is instead of this step of doing it on the sides with the actual elastic, you could open this up, put the shoelace on the top, and the bottom, and then tie it around the back. We just found it to be kind of difficult to go on and off, and you're touching your hands. I don't know. Anyhow,
Loop.
now we have these things. It could be, like I said, rubber band or whatever it is. Kind of just put these things through the left and the right side. There's like a gap in between. You'll see it. And if it's hard to twisty it in,
You could use like a bobby pin. Oh, where is it? Oh, there we go.
or your needle.
Or needle. Just be careful.
Yeah, just if you get a needle, it kind of just sliding in. It's kind of like putting jiggy rigging a lace through your hoodie, but you just go all the way up.
How'd you get it in?
I could try it. It's a little thicker.
It is, right?
It's fine. We'll make this work. So now that we're in here, oh, this one's a little tougher. Well, I think, yeah, you could use a thinner elastic, but it's just gonna take some time. This is live. I'm gonna make it work.
Yeah.
Jiggering my life back together. Yeah, I know. We're trying to make it happen, man. I hope you guys are being safe out there. And seriously, if you guys are trying to be going out, hanging around, getting people sick, like,
Don't
get off this Twitch for real. Like, you got to be safe for the rest of us so that we could all have a good time. Like,
yeah, how are you guys keeping in touch with everyone?
yeah, your loved ones, friends, family. How you guys doing it? I'm sure you guys are on the phone and stuff. But okay, we got one through.
Woohoo!
All right. So once you get one of those through, you're just gonna double knot it. Pretty simple. You could double knot it. You could use the needle and stitch it, or if you want, you could glue it or tape it pretty secure. Texting all day. We're on this. Yeah, we are all on this together. We're all in this together. If like you guys care about the future of being able to go out to the next festival, like stay at home and be safe, because this stuff is spreading like crazy, and we don't want to get our elderly grandparents, parents sick or anything like that. So we got the next one. We're gonna put that through. Google Hangouts, yep. Zoom, I'm all up in that. Google Hangouts, okay. You know, when this quarantine happened, what was like some of the first things that you decided to do? I know a lot of friends of mine, they were kind of like, everything's gonna be chill, and then some people were super panicked, went to the grocery store, got all these things. What are the first things you guys did before, or once you heard of the quarantine or staying at home, social distancing, stuff like that?
There you go.
We are in the Bay Area, yeah. San Jose, Fremont, Oakland, Castro Valley. we're around. We're up and down, left and right of the Bay. At home social distance. That's a good job. I'm all up in that. Yeah. All right. So Victoria got this tied up on both sides. Yeah. So I mean, you could see it. It looks like a face mask. If you don't like these ends, you could tuck them in. So what you do is you kind of just turn it so that this part goes inside. So
there you go.
See, look at that. Nice and clean. This is actually...
Is it too big?
Yeah, sorry. So when we cut this, just make sure that this part is 5-6 inches. We kind of just did the full length.
Oh yeah, we can always adjust it though.
It's all gravy. Eating all the cookies, yeah. Sorry. We're gonna do this step again. Sorry, it's live, man. I mean, what can we do? It's real. Listen to new music. What are you guys listening to? I want to see what everyone's listening to. Well, you know, in Texas, we vibing, quarantine, staying safe. Yep. Suicide Boys, Lil Uzi Vert, Playboy Cardi. All right. Frozen 2 soundtrack.
Yeah.
That's kind of like what's going on in our house during the daytime. But at night, we got some. Do a little bit of her, a little bit of doing that beast mode, a little bit of Future. Whatever Spotify gives me. Music Mondays. The Weeknd's new album. That's a pretty good album, actually. We're listening to that when it first came out. Eternal Take. Been listening to Ice Peak and Suicide Boys. All right. Zumiez Spotify playlist when the kids aren't around. Okay. Bored in the House, Tyga remix. All right. J Balvin's new album, Colores. Yeah.
I fixed the mask actually.
Okay, so the mask is fixed. Sorry, all up in this chat. Yes, Nasty Nas for real. Tyga did. I don't know if Tyga did a remix.
Should I try on the mask?
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm just so caught up in like chatting with y'all.
It's all
Sorry.
good.
Okay, let's try it on the mask.
Oh, it might be a little big for my face, but I'd have to extend.
So yeah. So I mean,
I have to make it tighter.
It's the length of it. So if we have it at about 6 inches, then it should fit pretty good.
Yeah. I can get it. Here we go.
So have it on, and then that optional part, that wire, you could press on it, and it now acts and secures the nose area. Looks pretty good. You know, this one was 10 by 7. That's probably more for my head.
Yeah.
If you do like 6 by 9, 9 inches wide by 6 inches tall. This is a small one. We did a 5 by 7 for our daughter. It was the test print on the back.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have one each as a family. Yay. This live stream is more. Thank you. Is that a good thing? It's more of a one-on-one with us? Yeah, I hope so. We definitely want you guys to know our world and what we do. Let me try this, actually. I think. Yeah. And then that right there kind of just cinches in pretty good. Feels good. I could breathe right. Like I said, you could do a third layer. Just make sure you're comfortable and safe doing this. Full disclosure, this is not a medically grade mask. This is just so that you can be safe, and when you're going out or needing to grab something, like, it'll kind of take away from most of the bacteria when you're walking around. Are we good here? Is everything good? I mean, we're able to. It is washable. I would do hand wash. I would not put it through a washing machine.
So they want to see the little mask on. I think I can
go try it.
It's a little more fitting.
Yeah, that fits our daughter perfectly. Victoria's smaller than. I mean, I'm huge. She's smaller. I mean,
we added the nose thing here for her.
Okay, great. Let's just wear it together then.
Ta-da!
All right. Well, we wanted to thank you guys so much for joining us. Yeah. Thank you to Zumiez for teaming up for this great tutorial that we are hopefully going to be able to see you guys do.
Yes.
And allowing us to stand up and give back with Zumiez is such a big thing, especially during these times. Please stay safe. Don't forget to that this live stream, if you missed it at all, it's going to be on the Zumiez YouTube. Products down below. We have this product.
Yes.
And then these products right here, the self-love and non-toxic, it's all part of the gratitude collection. Actually, let's do a giveaway.
Yeah, let's do a giveaway.
Okay, so how about this? You guys that are watching right now, go ahead, watch the video on YouTube, or if you watched it, thank you for watching it live. Make your best rendition of mask. It doesn't have to be our way. Make it your way.
Yeah.
Hashtag. What's this hashtag?
Tag us on Instagram. Post your mask. Tag Petals Peacocks, Zumiez, and hashtag stand up. Yeah.
So just tag us. Follow us too. Why not? Hashtag Zumiez stand up, and then show the picture of your mask that you made on your IG. We'd love to see it. And how about this? The winner that we decide, both Zumiez and us will go through it. We'll get all of these items. You'll get a Take Care shirt.
Oh yeah.
Take Care shirt, non-toxic crew neck, and the Self-Love hoodie. Yeah, pretty easy. Have fun. Make a safe mask. We're going to be announcing the winner
next Friday, April 17th. So make sure to post by then.
Yeah. Also, just to make sure, when you guys are making the masks, do it safely. Like, I don't want you guys to like popping needles in your fingers and stuff like that. Just be as safe as possible. This product is just a precautionary item. It's not medically grade, but it's good enough. So make your mask, submit it, tag us, hashtag Zumiez Stand Up, and then we'll pick a winner on Friday, the 17th. Like we said before, watch us on this YouTube channel on Zumiez to see the full video if you need more time. We really appreciate everyone that's watching. Thank you.
Stay safe. Take care of yourself and others.
All right.
Peace.